Good morning, Roger. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing today?
I am wonderful today. I am ready to wind this down, as it were. What do you think about all this? I mean, as we approach the end of our big grand campaign from Vicksburg.
Well, I think we should play this out because just so people can see it, just so that we can experience how the late siege would work. I think from a points perspective, I just kind of did some math. I don't think there's any way for me to quote win the game, but I think historically I can at least say, hey, this game ends July 8th. It could have historically Pemberton could have hung in there a little longer and given me some more time. So I've I don't know. I'm not looking at risk rewards for things I could do, and it's like they're just, yeah, the risk is higher than the reward, even if I succeed at some things I've been looking at trying to do. So we'll see how today goes, and but we'll play it out. I think we can.
Excellent. I think you're right. As far as the closing the gap on points is really that should be in your immediate plan of attack. And they're just kind of frugal with the overall scenario design as far as the points. Is it worth the risk to go all the way to Jackson? Probably not at this point. So I can understand now historically, wow. I mean, I can see and understand why Grant decided to, hey, let's go over there first, knock that
Mhm.
out, and then cut the railroad and everything, and then come back. So that's a pretty amazing tool for helping me visualize because growing up you just never hear about it's always that side note, right? Hey, it's July 4th and
Right.
everyone's leaving the Battle of Gettysburg, but oh yeah, Vicksburg fell. Okay. It's just it's always a footnote, and this has driven it home how important all of I mean everything that was going on and how it really just enhanced Grant's cachet, I guess, because the early war, oh yeah, Fort Henry and Donelson, yay, and then eventually he works his way to the east. Well, this is so important to help provide that linchpin of understanding of why he became this amazing general in the east. This has just been fascinating for me, and I thought it was just going to be like, siege. Nope, not at all. So the Army of Maneuver has given me a lot to consider here because as we left last time, for those of you just joining us, we are on turn 59 to start, and I have drawn Confederate movement paralysis again, and this is probably the worst time for me. I mean, aside from the very early game, this is the time when I just needed to be flexible in movement, and I can't get that optimal movement, so I have to be very wary, especially on initiatives here as we open the game. But we're down to the last 11 turns, or 12 turns, including this one. We do have a strategic cycle that will probably occur today. So that's going to be cool. I think I'm okay. I did the math on the morale issue for the garrison. I think I'm okay because I've got some modifiers in my favor.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
60 is going to be okay, but 65, yeah, we'll see. And then 70, who cares unless you're going to like lurch for the brass ring at the very end. Um, so yeah, here's where we are. We left it with a couple of dust ups here right outside of Brownsville, and I think this is a good place for us to get started. We didn't have any goofs that I was made aware of, no corrections that were requiring any attention, so I think we're playing this pretty clean as we approach the end. So if you're ready, I'm ready.
Yep.
Everybody in the
I'm
gallery's
ready.
ready. So let's get started here. We will do our leader transfer phase. So I'm keenly interested in whom you're going to move around.
Yeah. First, I'm gonna take Washburn. Let me zoom in here. I zoomed out very wide just to make sure I wasn't missing anything. And I'm going to take Washburn. Where is he? And he's going to go down to Kimball. I'll leave Sherman where he is. This is what I've been debating about. Open this up several times this week because movement paralysis should give me some options here this turn. But, well, the 16th Corps being disorganized and in that situation is just so depressing. I'm going to take Park and Grant. Park. He's going to go to Welch. And Grant is going to go with him. So there, I'm going to move Steele up to Blair, just give him some tactical. Anything I need to do over here at the siege? There's nothing I can do till those forts get degraded, so I think that's going to be it for me.
Okay, I'm very sad to see Washburn move there. I kind of figured that was going to happen, uh, but that we're shaving pips here and there. That's where we are at this point.
Uh, yeah.
Let's see. Walker's field glasses spy that Grant has moved to another flank. That's not the best thing, so I think he's got to stay there. Johnston, I considered moving, but I think his best opportunity is probably there. So I'm not going to move anybody. We will just go on from there. Uh, Attachments. Do you have any attachments at this point?
Yes. Where did I see that? Sub 5 will go into Potter. The max is 12, so he only goes to 11. And sub 5 will return to HQ. I think that's the only sub I have. Yep.
Okay. I don't believe I have any. I don't even think I have any out at this point. Let me check my HQ. No, all my subs are in, so that prevents that. So we're on to the action cycle. I guess I will let you do the first roll, and I will wish you the best of luck.
Yep. Look to you as well. Let's see. And see, with movement paralysis, ties go to me, right?
Correct.
Okay, here we go. First unit. It's mine.
Boo!
So, this gets into risk reward, right? Take a look at the 16th Corps here. Sub 4 does not belong to Sherman, so I cannot act. Well, he's out of range anyway, but if he was, I couldn't activate him. Nor can I bring him into a grand assault with Sherman. Washburn, you have a +3 flank on Washburn, I believe, right? Because only
I,
Sherman's heck comes
I
off.
do, yep.
I have no flank on French. If I bought sub 4 down, I could get a +3 flank on him, but then I'd have to get the next initiative. And people who want, and I also have to roll 3 or better for him to move down there. Everybody has watched me play. Everybody knows that's not going to happen.
These were all the considerations that I ran through for you. Like, what happens if he gets it first? Okay, he's going to think about this or that.
So I could attempt an attack right now on French. But if that doesn't come off, then Washburn's in a world of hurt. So I'm going to do the cowardly act. And I'm going to take Washburn to. I could throw up a flanks refused. But he has to still roll for extended march. So I'm going to activate him for movement. I'll roll. He's going to make a 1 hex move. So I'm just going to roll his extended march. If you want me to roll movement and then extended march, I certainly can.
No, that's okay.
Actually, I'll roll for movement and extended march. Let me just see.
This is where you get it.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
2.
Whew.
So it's only a 3, which is enough. I was thinking maybe I'd make a pair attack, but we'll just extend march. He's okay. 2 2s. Now this is where I get mad at myself. Initiative.
Yep.
Oh, it's mine. With 2 3, 2 3 1s. Look at that.
That RNG seed is working overtime today.
Right now you have how many in there? 6. Park is going to activate Welch for movement. Here's his movement roll. So he can go 3 hexes. 3 movement points. He's going to drop off a sub. 3. He's going to have 2 pieces of artillery. So Welch loses 4. Since he only went 3 hexes, 3 movements, 1, 2. He's going to stop right there. And Park will stay where he is. And Grant will stay where he is. Initiative. That's yours.
All right, I'll have Cosby march. He will go to fatigue 2. Here's movement. -1. 8. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 to there. Initiative. That's yours.
Okay, we'll take Bussy. He can move 10. He has an extended march. No modifiers for him, I believe.
And I had an extended march as well, so let me do that on mine. Here's my extended march first. Okay, he's alright. Thanks.
Now, if I flip, I'm going to be mad. That should go for both of us. He's okay. So he had 10. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. He'll stop there. Initiative. Fine. Okay. I'll have Park activate Welch for movement. Here's his movement roll. Now he gets the 5. That's what I was looking for first time. He and Grant will transfer to him. And no matter how he gets there, he's going to end up right there. Initiative. That's yours.
Okay. Well, time to go, boys. So Wilson and Just B will march, come out of entrenchments. Here's movement for both. That's fine. They get them into, but they're just going to there. Initiative. That's yours.
I'll have Park activate sub 3 and Welch. Here's their movement. 4. Sub 3 will go first. He'll go 1 and 2 to there. Here's Welch's extend. He's okay. And they're just going to go there. Initiative. That's yours.
Okay, we'll take another step back. Here's movement for both. Same. It will go there. Initiative. That's mine. And just to prepare the folks at home, I don't have a lot of movement that I can or wish to do, so there will be a lot of passing, and Roger's going to just have free reign over some of these turns. And that might be right about now. So let me look around. I'm not bringing anybody from Jackson. I'm not moving anybody from over at Vicksburg. I kind of want these guys to heal up, so I'm going to pass.
Well, I was hoping to get an attack off on Walker. That didn't happen. Massey's in Los 8. The risk rewards of what I've got available just aren't very good, you know that? That's the problem.
I'm so happy to be on this side of that spreadsheet, you know?
I mean, just to pick up a couple points here and there doesn't really do me anything. Okay, they got plenty of supply over there. So let's bring up Wagon C. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can get those guys in supply. 10 movement points, right, for supply, or 10 hexes.
10 hexes, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they're all going to be in supply. So that's going to cover those guys. This guy covers all of them. Activate sub 4. Why do I bother doing these things?
Because
Go 1 to there.
you want to telegraph to me what you're doing.
Initiative. Take him again. If he gets another one, he's just going right back where he came from. Damn it! Here. That's mine again. Try him again. Now watch him roll a 6. Oh, 31s in a row.
These subs, they're squirrely. They have
Now
like
watch him roll a
they
6.
have majors in
Oh,
charge.
2. Twice as good to there. Okay, initiative. That's mine. Okay,
Come
now
on,
let's see.
see it all the way through. No, come on.
Yeah, might as well, right? Okay, so right now this would be only a +1 flank because 1127 is going to come off. That's an interesting question. I guess I could have activated him with Washburn back in Orangeville.
Yes.
I didn't even think of that. So that's something for people to note. Pay attention to your subs. I didn't do that. I should have done that. I should have activated him with Washburn and he'd have been there last turn because that would have been enough for him to get there. I always catch these things one turn too late, don't I? Yeah, might as well, right? We'll take Kimball and Lauman with Sherman. We'll attempt an assault on French. Here's the attempt. This is -2. It's a 6, though. A natural 6 is a failure.
Sherman is reticent.
Yeah, see, look at that. 1-1-1-1-2-6 initiative. That's yours.
That's my bike combination. Well, I feel like I should take the opportunity here. But I can't get them both out of there at the same time. Dang. This is when having mixed brigades is a pain in the arse. Pained by indecision, Roger. Pained!
Well, this is tough because everything is like,
It's,
what's worth it, right?
right. Razor's Edge.
This really wasn't worth it. What I'm doing,
Yeah.
I mean, it's because even if I got you got a retreat path, the chances of getting 1 or 2 manpower points isn't going to make a difference in the overall game. But
I'm going to pass and see what you're going to do. I mean, I know what you're going to do, but I'm going to see if it succeeds. Because there's nothing I can do to alleviate it without making it worse, and I can't move them out of there fast enough, and the initiatives are not going my way. So I'm just going to let you take a crack at it if you want.
so you're passing.
I am passing.
So they're going to recover next turn, which is now like I'm not. That was the other double-edged sword there. But I am assuming it's going to be heat next turn too.
That's true.
So what I am going to do though is since Steele is at a destroyed ferry, and he's not doing anything anyway, is I'm going to take him to fatigue 2. Okay, now can he, if he attempts to build a bridge, right?
Mm-hmm.
His modifiers are going to be -1 because it's a minor river bridge.
Mm-hmm.
No, -1 because it's TOM. Yep, okay, so this will be a -1. It's a 5. -1 is a 4. It's a 5 or less, so I get to build a bridge there. Initiative. That's mine. I'm going to move wagon A. 3, 4, 5, 6. That gives those guys a nice supply right there. Initiative. That's mine again. Well, I'm winning initiatives. I could be doing all kinds of crap with these initiatives, but sorry, Patrick, I'm swearing a lot today.
Oh, heck fire.
Well, I feel like I should try something else, but I don't know what that something else should be. I'm going to take Potter to fatigue 1. Going to lose his entrenchments. He's going to do a Zoc to Zoc move and flip. Initiative. That's yours.
They are so excited that they just disarrayed. I'm going to have Green March under Bowen. Activated by Bowen. Here's movement straight. It's a 5. Would Second Illinois like to do anything?
You've got +3, +4, +5. -2 is a +3 attack. No artillery. Yeah, they'll stand. Why not?
Okay. We'll go there. Zoc to Zoc. Initiative. That's mine. Take them to 2. Bowen will declare an assault on the Second Illinois. Would they like to do anything? So I will
Yeah,
take green to 2.
they'll retreat this time. Okay. Now I quit the game. I just turned the board over. That's 36 manpower losses.
Alright, so we'll take that. And the difference is only 5, though. I mean, you're only 5 in the hole, but uh, okay. And then we'll make the attempt here, and it passes. So we will move to there.
Just didn't add insult to injury on that one anyway.
Initiative. That's yours.
Hey, Bussy. Here's his extend +1. He's going to lose some manpower. Go 8. Go 1 to there. 4 to there. To there. Stop there. Initiative. Line. Take them again.
Marching them to death.
Yeah. This can be a +3.
+4.
+4. And they survive, which is not what I wanted to have happen. I'll go there. Dead meat now. Another cheap point. Mine. Okay. We'll try this just because I'm getting annoyed. Kimball and Lawman. Try this again.
Here it comes.
This was Sherman, so it's -2. So this does come off. So the type is a +1. I have 14 to 6, so I get a ratio of +1. Tactical is going to be even. Artillery, I've got 7 to your 2 +5, but it's rough terrain, so that's not going to mean nothing. In rough terrain, it's covered. I have 5 hexes covered, but the woods hex comes off for a final flank of a +2.
+1.
+1, sorry.
Yep.
Because 2 - 1 is 1. And there is no terrain. The creek thankfully makes a turn to the east. So I see a final of a +3.
So assault, flank, ratio. Yep.
Okay, here's my attack roll. The 3.
Middling,
Down the middle.
Middling 3. Here's defense. Okay. So it's a 2. Get me out of there.
+2 on a 6 is just a DR. And for me, it's a 1DA.
Yay. Okay. All right. So I get 1, 2, 3, and give me a VP. All right. Well, I have to go out of Zoc first. So to there, 1, and go to here for 2.
Okay.
And you may advance if you like.
And I'll advance Kimball. And I guess German will have to go with him because Washburn doesn't matter. They're both 3, so it doesn't really matter. Initiative. That's mine. Pass.
Alright, I will see if I can take advantage of this. Whitfield will go to 1. Here's movement -1. 5. He'll go 1, 2, and 3 to there. Initiative. That's yours. Is that a pass again?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
passing.
Whitfield will go to 2. And here's movement. 5 again. And important EM. He's okay. He'll make a normal attack on Bussy. So that will just be, I think, it's 4 to 1, so +3. And nothing else. So here's +3. Boo! Ah, okay. So we both D out. There we go. And flip.
And I can do a retreat from there.
You can 1 to 4.
And it's going to be, have to go further away by road, right? Just have
Mm-hmm.
to follow the retreat rules.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Gleams of sabers amounting to nothing at the Battle of White. All right, initiative. That's yours.
Uh, pass.
I will pass as well. So we will allow you to forage there with Tuttle.
Correct. He needs 1 or 2. Hey, finally, Tuttle, you ding dong.
Who needs
Just
wagons?
yeah, exactly.
The paralysis cover.
So you don't entrench, is
I
that
will not
correct?
entrench. Correct. Here we go. But more importantly, Breckenridge has recovered significantly, which we needed. So, all right, and we are at number 32 on the siege. Perfect. Okay. All right, we are on to turn 60. We have 10 turns plus this one remaining. It is our strategic cycle. So let's see what our. Whom would you like to do the random event, me or you?
I'll let you do it.
Okay, here we go. Random event, turn 60. It is a 7 heat, as you predicted.
Yep.
So we will put heat on the board. That is status quo. All right.
+1 to all extend marches.
Yes, but more importantly, uh, the -4 on double ones.
Yes.
So leader transfers. Whom would you like to move?
Move Steel back down to Steel and Tuttle. Park up to Border. Move Grant over to Park as well. I don't think there's anything to do back in the siege lines. I think that's it for me.
I'm appreciating the fact that there's probably this ad hoc telegraph line along the Southern Railroad between Grant's tent and the siege line, just clicky clacking away with updates. So Walker will stay. I think Johnston will come down to Walker. Yep, he'll come down to there. We'll face off. And that is all. So we move on to attachments. I still don't have any. Any for you?
Yeah, I'll take sub 3 and put them back into Walsh. Sub 3 goes back to HQ. That's it for me.
Okay, and none for me. So we are on to our first initiative. I guess I'll roll that for us. Here we go. It's yours.
I'll Steel activate Tuttle. Uses his entrenchments. Roll for movement just to see what he gets. Just going to go to there. Initiative. It's mine. Of Park activate Welch. Here's his movement +1. Going to do a mid move to there. So he would have. So roll initiative. That's yours.
Okay. Maxie reads the writing on the wall and decides to extricate himself. Here's movement +1. Nice movement. He's going to go 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5 to there. Initiative. It's mine again. I'll have Walker activate Wilson and Gist. Here's movement. 2. Just take a big step back to there. Initiative. Whitfield will march to 2. Here's movement. 9. Here's extended march. It's okay. It's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 to there. Initiative. It's yours.
I'm going to take Parker's going to activate Welch and Potter for movement. Welch will need an extend march. It'll be +2 for him. Here's their movement. 5 movement points. Welch will go first. Here's his extend. He's okay. Gonna go there. What I want to do, but I didn't get it, so they're just gonna go there. Initiative, yours.
I will have Wilson and Gist march again. Here's their movement +2. 7. We will go back. Go 1, 2. 3 to there. Gist will go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. Initiative. That's yours.
Oh, excuse me. Steel will activate tunnel for marching. His movement. 3. He'll transfer to him. He's just going to do a min move to there. Initiative, mine. Do this first, I think. We have W.S. Smith, Wildman, and Wagon D march. So Wildman will need to extend march. Here's their movement. Wildman will go first. Here's his extend, and it's +2. It's okay. Gonna go there. Well, Stack's just gonna go there. 11, 13 versus 7. So I don't think that's something you're gonna try, but we'll find out. Initiative. That's yours.
Okay. I'm going to have Greg march. He will come out of entrenchments. And here's movement 4. He's going to go to there. Initiative. That's yours.
Of Grover march. So just a second. Think about something else. So we'll march Wagon C first. 1, 3, 4 to there. Initiative. Line. Now I'll have Grover march. This is his entrenchments. He doesn't belong to anybody, so it's just straight up roll. He goes 3. Go 1, 2, 3 to there. Initiative. That's yours.
I will have Greg march to 2. Here's movement 5. He's going to go to there. Initiative. That's yours.
Park will activate Potter for movement. Three remaining, so it'd be if I made an attack, it's +2 flank, +1 tactical. You have a -1 artillery. Again, I don't think it's worth it to do it, so I'm going to do initiative. That's yours.
Okay. I will take Maxi. And here's movement +1. 4. So he'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Initiative. That's oh hey, that's mine. First time
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah.
Green will march with Bowen. Movement +2. Perfect. 1, 2, and 3. Stringent adherence to orders. Initiative. That's mine. Maxi will go to 3. He will have an EM. That's movement. And here's EM. He's okay. Initiative. That's yours.
So, yeah, it's heat. Hot, as they say. Okay. Well, I'll take sub 2. This is entrenchments. This is movement. Nice movement. They go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. Initiative. Fine. Activate Grover. Here's his movement. Man, put him there. Initiative. Mine. Sub 2. It's his movement. 2. Actually, I could activate him with Washburn. He actually has 3. To get something going here. Move him there. Initiative. That's yours. Keep changing my mind because I'm not getting I'm not getting a big enough roll to do something that I want to try to do. It's like
right. Have Breckenridge activate Stovall and Adams. Here is their movement +2. It's 4. Go 4 to there. Initiative. That's yours.
I have steel activate steel. This is entrenchments. Their movement 7. Steel transfer to him. I'll go 1, 2, and 3. So he has 4 remaining.
I am in Los.
Yeah, I'm not going to make that attack. Not yet, anyway. Initiative. Possible end of turn. So I need to roll a 6 to keep it going.
Natural 6.
No, end of turn.
Exciting end of the turn. All right. Do you have anyone that is still out of supply?
I got everybody back in supply.
Fantastic. All right. So I will hit the recover and we will go through our strategic segment. So let's do that. Yes, we have our event. So I'll let you roll the event. Probably going to be mine operations, I would think.
7, which is
oh, nothing. Either one.
French arrives early. So what does that do?
Yeah, he's already here.
Okay.
Yep. So no event. All right. Union Depot, would you like to change your depots?
No, we'll leave the depot where it is.
Okay. Spend your supplies, please.
Okay, so I've got a supply wagon D here. I've got 3 divisions and 1 brigade, so I'm going to use all 4 of wagon D's supply and go back to HQ. Wagon C, I've got sub 2, I've got 1, 2, 3 divisions, and I'll go ahead and supply sub 2 as well, so they're going to lose all his supply. Wagon A, I have Tuttle, 2, 3, 4, Tuttle, Grover, Potter, and Welch. So wagon A will use all his supplies. And everybody is in supply across the river.
Fantastic. Okay. That was easy.
Yeah, I did the math that time on that one.
Yeah. All
And
right.
I had the bridges and everything plus boards to carry the supplies across.
Fort degradation segment. So now we'll scroll over to that, and you get to make some rolls. Chart for everybody. So
Okay.
you want high numbers on this one, and you get no modifier. Oh, you do get a +1 now because we're over the siege
30.
duration of 30. Yeah. Okay. So you get a +1 to these rolls, and I still have my 40,
Yep.
40 or 41. So just a +1 to these.
So we'll start north under Loring first. So it's a 4. It's degraded.
Degrade 1. All right.
Now I'll go under Pemberton. So that picks up a degradation.
Oops. There we go. All right.
Now we'll do Fournay. There's
Look at these.
wrong with Basil. Sorry. I know these are coming out good for me, but I don't believe it. Now Barton. That was
Nothing.
safe.
That's the one I needed to stay. So good job, boys. Yeah.
And Vaughn. That one's degraded. Now, I think now that we're on 60, I think I get a free mine operation at some point.
Oh, double check that. Yes.
Where are those? Where's that at?
Yes, that happens now in this segment.
If none of the 5 forts surrounding Vicksburg are destroyed, they aren't. I'm allowed to select a special mine operation in the fort degradation segment. These mine operations are in addition to the one that may take place during the strategic segment, so I can do another one. So I guess I'm going to take my shot at Barton. If I get a roll of 1 that succeeds and your grade level is increased by 2,
Okay.
it's destroyed if it's already at 3 or 4. Roll of 2, I get 1. If it's a 3, 4, or 5, the operation fails and I lose a manpower. 6, it fails and I lose 2 manpower. And I don't see any modifiers. So I will choose, I think Barton's fort makes the most sense.
All right.
So here we go. It's a 1.
Hey, look at that. That fort is destroyed.
So that means I cannot conduct operations going forward. I turned 65 because I've destroyed a fort.
So no more free mine operations.
No more free mine operations after this. I can do another one next turn. But
so now, just to circle back to that, these guys still have their entrenchment levels, right? They are treated with that, with all of their bonuses of that. They just don't get the intrinsic +2 because of the fort. So you can attack that space now.
That space is available for attacking. Yes.
Correct. All right. All right. Fantastic. What is next? Now, well, we see one of the forts fall, and that means we check for the first time our demoralization. Go to the modifiers. Demoralization. There it is. It's a -2 because we're in 30 to 34. Right? Perfect. And I get a -1 because the Army of Relief did get to 5. So it's a -3 to this. So here's the roll. It's a 6.
But he gets +1 for each of the 5 Confederate hexes containing a fort destroyed marker.
Boo! Okay. Fantastic. Well, I'll roll all that back. So I roll a
Correct.
six because of course, and he has gotten one. So it was a net -2, which is a 4. So I am now demoralized. So all of my guys in there, because we're in 30 to 39, I get a -1 to my combat rolls in combat. So should he attempt to attack that fort, I would be at a -1. And all my artillery values are 0. Oof. Oof. So on a roll of 6, that has completely changed this game for Roger because now he's got chances.
Wow.
-1. Yeah. So they really want you to take your shots now.
And,
Wow. Of course, I'm sitting here the whole week going, even if I roll a 6, and because of that one mine operation that succeeded, that started a house of cards.
so,
So
so now that those guys are not in the fort, you can get a tactical against them if, I mean, obviously
yeah,
Patrick can move in a tactical guy there quickly,
right.
but
Well, then we will move on to our sequence of play. So we're demoralized by the loss of the square fort or whatever's there.
Also, the
Um,
fact that your army of relief is running away. They're running
yes, yes.
away instead of helping relieve the siege. Johnson is like, "Oh, I'd better not fight. I'm going to run away."
Whatever narrative helps you, sir.
Oh, I got to tell you, this has changed my feeling. Now, of course, now I've got all these guys on the wrong side of the big black, so I've got some
Right.
work to do. Get someone
And
back there
luckily,
that can do
luckily, I've
anything.
got, I've got. You'd have to get through here and then attack here.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. So Rogers Ascendant. We got manpower adjustment, so I'll let you do yours first. Oops.
Let's see what page is that on?
That is. There's also the chart here on if you want to look at that as well. You got +4 for Vicksburg besieged. Your manpower losses are sitting at 37. So +3 for that. So +7, and a siege. Yeah, those are the only two that I see. So +7 to your roll.
Okay, it's a single die, right?
Yep.
It's 12, so I gain one manpower.
You gain manpower.
And can they go anywhere?
Yes, for you.
Okay, I'll give it to Osterhus. Oop. Actually, I'll give it to Hovey.
Okay.
Okay.
And for me, let's see. I have Vicksburg siege duration is -2 because we're under 39. And my VP, let's see, I'm at 31. So minus. So I get a +3 to that. Okay. So net +1, and neither one of those strategic. So net +1 to this roll. Here is the roll. 6. So I gain a VP or manpower value as well. Uh, I'm going to put them in that hole in the garrison. So we'll put it with Barton. We're rushing men into breach. So he gets a manpower value, oops, to 5. Okay, 1 man is like 3. Next we have no army of relief. Would you like to make adjustments to your army of maneuver?
Total is 8, right? Brigades combined. I had sub 4. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I had sub 2. 5, 6, 7. That's 8. Yep, that's everybody. Okay.
I'm not doing any reorganization myself, so turn indication has gone on. Vicksburg has not surrendered, and end of game. You did not walk into Vicksburg, so that's not ending the game. Turn track good. Pontoon bridge is good. Turn marker. We are almost at 2 hours, so I think we should leave them hanging for another week. So, what do you say we roll up our next event and see what happens?
Sure.
Sure. Okay. I did the heat, so I'll let you take this one.
Okay, this is a random event. Is that
Yeah.
correct?
Uh huh.
12, which is heavy rain. The dice giveth and the dice that taketh away. Same, I thought.
We did have it once way back
Did
in
we?
turn 16, yeah. So
So it
Minor
doesn't affect
Rivers,
movement. It affects movement,
right,
but not like a double penalty of movement.
right. The weeping tears of the loss of Square Fort have turned into a massive rainstorm. We will go ahead and pivot over into our final thoughts for today as we wrap up session number 17. I don't have a lot to say. I'm a little scared now that you've got one of the forts down, and it certainly could be worse. But that free mine operation, and then my degradation rolling a 6, that was just a double whammy terribleness. So that great feeling I had of I just need to coast for 10 more turns. Now that's not as happy go lucky as I was once feeling. On the eastern flanks, I'm okay with the things that have gone on. We have really gotten into a chess match there, and you all watching this will not see the amount of time that I've clipped out for both Roger and myself on each one of our activations, just really thinking about keeping our finger on the chess piece. Like, if I move here, can I? And then playing the initiative game. So that's been a lot of fun. That's my favorite part when you get into open field march, plus with the addition of the last little vestiges of Lois here, that we have to really consider where these pieces are moving just to try to set up things, and can we get a string of initiatives. But on the whole, I'm pleased with being able to pull back. If it all comes down to Champion Hill, that would be hilarious in retrospect. But yeah, that's I'm kind of in a holding pattern. But now I'm gonna have to figure out literally how to support Vicksburg, and if I can with the next few things, because you are going to start beating on that wall. Now, luckily, McClernand's over there, and Grant is very far away, so it's going to take him a few turns to get over there to try to organize things. So I'm kind of okay with that. But what are your thoughts as we close out today?
Well, obviously, I thought I was trying to set up some attacks that were going to be really net positive, and the initiatives, you got just the right initiatives, and it's just the right amount of movement to keep that from happening. Bad luck with the Cav, failing his retreat. I think I started the day at 6 down on manpower, and ended the day, my count, I've got 31 for you and 37 for me. So I think I'm still down 6. I think I started the day down 6. I can't remember exactly.
You had been. That's probably the worst you've been. But at the beginning of this session today, I think you had narrowed it to within 3 or 4.
Oh, have I? Okay.
I think it was 31, 34. So I think you pulled away a little bit with the attacks and the losses.
But obviously the strategic segment, I mean, that's what I needed to have happen. I needed to have degraded a bunch of forts, and more importantly, I destroyed one.
Brought the Pennsylvania coal miners in, and they just blew a hole in it.
Now, the one I chose a little further away, there's an additional hex between me and Vicksburg, but that seemed like the best chance for me to get a destroyed fort that was not behind creeks and things. So we'll see how this goes now. Yeah, it's kind of a game again, but even so, I still don't know, because I lose my Vicksburg siege points that I've been accumulating if I take Vicksburg. So.
Oh, I see. But that's 50 straight, isn't it? Just forgetting Vicksburg? What is it?
It's the turn I occupy at minus 100.
Oh, right. Okay.
So I've got to take it pretty quickly. And I've got most of my guys now are pushed, because I didn't think I was ever going to get there to begin with. So
yeah, it ticks down now from 39 points.
Yes.
Because you're at 61. So if you took it this turn, 39 points, all the way down to 70. So from 39 down to 30.
And then I get 15 points if I occupy it at the end of the game.
Okay, so that'd be 45 minus your manpower difference, which is...
Yeah.
So...
Unless I can get some during the surrender, which is a weird calculation. It's at the end of the game, like let's say I take it on turn 70.
You get like it's a fraction of each one, isn't it?
It's the tournament divide that number by 10.
Okay, so you get like 4 or 5
Four,
maybe.
four or five,
Yeah,
and unless you voluntarily surrender it,
right.
in which case the number goes, it gets reduced by 4 to a minimum of 0.
Razor thin VP
So,
margins.
so you could decide on turn, oh, that's it, I'm going to surrender on turn 69 or something, and say, I don't get enough to win the game that way. So,
To that I say surrender hell.
well, if it comes down to, if we do the math, but again, yeah,
That's
this
true.
is going to,
That's true.
so yeah, me losing some points, it may come down, well, if it comes down to a cav retreat loss, wouldn't that be hilarious after all
Oh
this?
man. Like I said, yeah. When I saw Champion Hill right there, and I was like, "You're marching from the other direction on Champion Hill now." That would be kind of funny. But excellent game today, sir. Really enjoyed it. I know you took it on the chin with like 3 or 4 ones in a row, so I was grimacing right along there with you. But to everybody who's watching live and watching this after the fact, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. It is coming down to a very exciting finish. I don't know how it's going to go either way, but we are just happy that you are along the journey with us. And if you could take a moment to put any comments down there and let your voices be heard, that's what it's there for. And if you could also click the like button, that little thumb, I put little reminders in here all the time. That helps the algorithm. I've actually been seeing an uptick. We're getting like people watching videos from way back, so I don't know why YouTube is starting to maybe promote or get these out there a little bit. So thank you. That's really helping us. And of course, if you see it on social media, go ahead and give it a repost. And if you want to put something in the tip jar, there's a link there for you, but we certainly don't expect it. And to anybody and everybody that is thinking about these long campaign games, yes, it is worth it. It is absolutely worth it. And both of us get a little despondent here when the dice don't go our way. But man, all it took was just two little die rolls here, and that
Yeah,
game has completely changed for Roger.
yeah, one in
So
a six.
1 in 6,
Yeah, not the split we normally see in this game, but it came in at a good time.
but devastating enough.
Devastating enough, yes.
Yeah. So Roger, until next week, I hope you have a wonderful holiday, and
You too.
everybody else, we will see you next time.
Yep. Bye bye.